Hello America, it's Michael Duncan Foster here, and I am off of 22 East, about 2 miles from the Walmart I was last night. And I was pretty down and out last night. I've had a bad couple of days, ran into a bad couple of days here. Right now I'm at Chevron. If you can't see, it's raining. It just got done storming outside, and it's about 5 o'clock right now, 5 o'clock. But last night when I left you at the Walmart, I had just gotten into town from getting a ride and had to fix my tire 3 times because the patch wouldn't stay on and kept leaking loose. And so I finally just patched it up again for the 3rd time, put enough air in it to where I could roll it down to Walmart once I got a ride into town. And then I sat there at that Walmart until about 9 o'clock. Well, I was charging my tablet because I wanted to do some videos. And as I was charging the tablet, I thought I put it in my bag, but I left my tablet at the Walmart. But I was so exhausted from walking it when it was flat, and getting a ride into town and everything, that I completely forgot. I didn't even check it. I went and found a place to camp up at, and I just passed right out. Well, when I woke up this morning, I started looking for my tablet, and it wasn't in my bag. And I was frantic. I was like, oh my God, that's it. It's over. It's done. Because there's no way I could do any more videos. And that's what it's all about, doing the videos. And I started praying. I was like, oh God, I left it at that Walmart. There's no way that it's going to be at that Walmart. And sure enough, I got up, I packed up my stuff as fast as I could, man. I just put it in there. And normally it takes a long time to pack that stuff up. And I mean, it's barely together, but it's together. But I went back to the Walmart, went to the customer service. I'm like, look, did anyone turn in a tablet? And she went and looked, and she said, nope, there's no tablet here, nothing here. And I knew it. I was like, man, I'm stuck out. I was like, that's it. I still had a flat tire, never got a tube for my tire. Was still able to roll a little bit because of the last repair that I did. I had like maybe 15 pounds of pressure in the tire, just enough to get it to roll. I knew if I would have rode it, it would have went completely flat. So, but I was praying to God. I was like, God, if I just find the tablet, that's all I care about is the tablet. Forget about the flat tire. Forget about, not to mention, I didn't have any money, didn't have any food, out of money, flat tire, everything, lost tablet. Just everything was gone. And I was down. And, so I was like, man, I tell you what, I'm going to go ask the manager and see if the manager will look for me a little bit harder, So I went to the manager, and after walking around, just kicking rocks in the store, walking around, trying to figure out what I'm going to do, I went to the manager. I said, look, I left my tablet there. Do you think you could possibly see? And he's like, well, you need to go ask the customer service desk up there. It's normally only in one place. We put everything in one place. So if it's not there, it's not there. It probably didn't get turned in. So I was like, oh, great. So he didn't go check for me. Basically, the lady that I talked to, she already checked, and she told me it wasn't there. So I go outside. I'm outside of the store, and I look up, and I go, God, I tell you right now, if I need a miracle, I need a miracle right now. I need one right now. Please, Lord, I don't know. Forget about everything. Just let's work on the tablet here. And I prayed, and then I walked back into the store, and I go up to the lady. It's absolutely true, 100% true what I'm telling you. I walk back into the store. I go back to the lady. I said, look, miss, that tablet is very important to me. It's very important to me. Could you look one more time for me, please? Before I leave. And she goes, yeah, I will, but it's not there. And I said, okay. I said, it's a tablet with a cracked screen. She asked around. She looked around. She went into the office. And 2 minutes went by. She comes back out. She goes, what kind of tablet is it? I said, it's got a cracked screen, and it's a Samsung tablet. She goes back into the office. Comes back out a minute later. It's in her hand. She had it. She said, I'm sorry, I misplaced it. It was behind the door. And I just fell apart and gave her a big hug. And I was just so ecstatic and so happy. And that God sent me back in there to be persistent. to be persistent like that. And I found it. And I got the tablet back. And I knew that once I had the tablet back, everything else, I don't have to worry about anything else. You know, it was all about telling people that God will provide for you. And miracles do happen. And there's a miracle for you right there. That's a miracle for you. That it got turned in Walmart after I left it in the middle of the night. It got turned in, really. And that I went back and asked 3 times before I received it, really. And that if I found it in my heart to go back in and ask before I left again. Unbelievable. So after I got my tablet, I'm like, okay, now I need to fix my tire. My tire's flat. What am I going to do? So I sat there, charged my tablet up for a while. And then finally, I just went back to the tube, grabbed the tube, the basic tube, $5. Went up to the manager and told the manager, "Hey, look, you know, I rode my bike clear across the United States, and you know, it's all about talking about Jesus and telling people to open up their heart and give out love and believe in God, and He'll provide for you. And there's good-hearted Americans in the world, and you know, I don't lie, I don't cheat, and I don't steal, and I really need this tube right now. The reason why I haven't left your store, thanks for finding my tablet, but the reason why I haven't left your store is I'm broke down right outside the store. And guess what? God came to him, and he gave me that tube. He hooked me up with that tube. So I got the tube. So I was like, all right, now I got the tube, I got the tablet. Now I needed some money for some food. Now I was hungry. And I'm like, what am I going to do now? You know, I thought about asking people, but, you know, I haven't asked very many people, and I just don't know if that's the right thing, if that was the right thing for me to do. So I kind of fixed my tire, and I wandered around a little bit, and then I went down to the convenience store down the way, and I sat in the parking lot, and I was just looking to see if I should ask somebody. I was getting up the nerve maybe to ask people for some money, you know, but this guy came along that was in the lawn maintenance car. He came along and he said, "Hey, man, are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Are you sure you're okay?" I says, "Yeah, man." I says, "But I could use a couple bucks for food." He says, "I got you. So he gave me $5. He gave me $5 for food. Well, $5 for food gets me 5 top ramens and 2 cans of beans, which is about a day and a half worth of food for me to get me back on the road. Now I have food. I went to the store to buy it. Another person gave me $2. Guy behind me in line, he goes, "Hey, what do you do?" You know, and I told him what I was doing, and then I walked out of the store and I started putting my stuff in my backpack. He walks out behind me and he goes, "Here, man, I wanted to help you out a little bit." He gave me $2. So that was basically $2 that I spent on food. He put back in my pocket. And then after that, the guy that I was sitting by, he gave me a box of crackers. So God's been working for me. Now, all I need now is, if you can't see, right here, let's see if I can't show you that. My tire is splitting. My tire is coming apart. Right here. Let's see. Right here. I'm going to need a new tire pretty soon. Right there. Right down the middle, it's splitting. So the next thing I need is tires, but I think it's going to get me down the road for a while until God provides me with some tires. I knew he was going to be there for me, and he was. It was a hard day. It was hard to keep your faith in times like that. But even in darkness, if you have your faith, God walks with you. God walks with you everywhere. So that's what I have to tell you today. That's my witness to you, to open up your heart, to give out love. Believe in God, believe in Jesus, because they're real. And they'll come for you. And they'll come and they'll be there for you. And they'll find a way. It comes out of nowhere, like a freight train, like a storm, okay, like a hurricane, like a flood, out of nowhere. God provides. Peace and love to the world. God bless you. God bless America. God bless God. Okay? God bless God. Until next time, it's Michael Duncan Foster right here where I'm supposed to be. I'm actually supposed to be here. It's already written. I'm supposed to be here at Chevron on 22. And I'm heading back to Texas. Until next time, remember, I love you. I love you. Yes, you, the one watching. Please subscribe if you want to share the love and give out love and break down all the boundaries, political boundaries, racial boundaries, social boundaries, and just love everybody. You know, even if you don't think I'm entertaining. It's like Survivor meets God, but if you don't think I'm entertaining, just join the cause. Okay, just join the cause. Until next time, it's me, Michael D'Apostle. Peace.